Okie dokie. So this match, I think I clipped it because there's like one thing in particular that I actually really enjoyed. But anyways, right away I met with the killer's terror radius, and it was a doctor, and if you need a further confirmation, here it is. But do not worry, I did not spend the whole time hiding. I went on gens, okay? Here's proof that I was actually doing stuff. I turned on my wall hacks and I saw that the killer was headed different directions, so I wanted to go for Nia, I believe, but Zarina got hooked, and I saw with my wall hacks that he was coming back. I was like, fuck. Probably still could have taken the chance, but I wanted to play it safe since we were at 4 gens, you know? So while he goes that way, I saw that Jonah was on his way to get Nia, so I was just like, I'll just get Zarina then. So yeah, I pull up for Zarina. I'm like, hey Zarina, and then Nia joins, and I heal the both of them while Jonah gets chased, and then eventually meets the fate of a hook. To which I decide, hey, why not? Why not go for it, right? I'm running leader, wiretap, kindred, and lightweight. I forgot what I needed to do. I think I had to play as Claudette, or I don't know. But I know I had to take like something from a chest after if I leave, you know, if I make it there. So I heal Jonah. And I thought I was being slick here, right? He goes to kick that gen, and yeah. So I take him to my wiretap because I thought I'd get value from it. He was kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. Look at him. Boom! I was like, shit. So this is where I think I get hit because, of course, that lands. Like, literally. I didn't know where to go after that. I didn't think I could just, like, continue looping him there, but I ended up getting caught here. He gets a bit paranoid and does his thing. He sees that Nia and Zarina, or I believe just Nia, is, like, nearby. But when he's, like, fine with Nia not being around, he, like, leaves. And then Nia starts trying to take hits, and oh my god, that was so sweet. I was, like, actually in shock. I rarely see teammates nowadays do stuff like that. So I was like, oh, what an angel. Zarina gets me while Nia gets taken to basement hook. And as you can see, Jonah has, like, 2 of Jeff's perks on him, which is kind of funny. But anyways, I start to heal Nia, or I want to heal Nia, but then she starts healing herself here. I think I do end up healing her because I'm like, girl. Anyways, here's me snapping out of it and trying to help, even though I'm like pretty far from them. But instead I just go on this gen because I assumed that they didn't need help. Bad person moment. Anyways, I didn't know where he's gonna hook her. I wanted to, you know, save her, but I got this last bit of kindred value while she gets, you know, dead. He swings fucking hard, so I get scared and drop it. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. Don't tell me how to play a game. Anyway, so I'm kind of juicing him, trying to see how far he's willing to go with me. And then boom, he hits a fucking rock. And I know it hurt him because he stared at me. And he let me go after that. But anyways, I tried to go to save Nia, but she wasn't recovering, which I didn't notice at the time. But here I go down again. And then he sees Jonah, and this is when we all went down, and I was like pleading for my life at this point. I think he remembered why to let me go. He remembered to let me go. Yeah, I know you did. I know you did. So he tells me to get out of there because I think he thought that I had power struggle. I do not have power struggle, unfortunately. He told me to stop wiggling because he wanted to help me find Hatch. I had to fucking, like, put this shit on 8x speed. That's the highest I can go. And look, at one point he like lets me wiggle off so that I could find it, but we both suck ass. This map is like impossible, and there's like this one corner that we both didn't check, and that's where it was. I was like willing to die at this point because it took so long, and the fact that people were spectating is so funny. Anyways, here's me opening this because I needed to do it for my challenge, and I escaped. I told them thank you, and I left. Um, but yeah, I think that was pretty funny. Anyways, now I'm playing as Jake because it was his event, and I really wanted to complete the last bit challenges that I had because I hadn't been playing up to this point. I've been kind of on and off. I was waiting for Maria to come to DBD, so I kind of like abandoned the game until she got here. And there's a lot of content with her because I love her. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Here's me being paranoid as fuck because I see Leon or someone running from something that was in the main building. I'm like, oh shit, up to this point we've gotten 2 gens done, and I hadn't seen the killer, and I saw something tall and brawny and skinny, and I see him. I'm like, Leon, you fucking bitch, he's up there, look at him, he's stalking us. So I'm like pointing at him. I don't think he understood, because then he wanted to like get behind me. I was like, Leon, no, he's like stalking us or something. He falls down, and I thought he was gonna go in the main building. Then Leon points, and then I get scared, so I skedaddle. So by the way, my toes were curling while I was editing this. I don't even remember this video, to be honest, but here's him trying to stalk me, and I try to hide behind as many things as possible. I don't even know if that works, but here he is, and here I am trying to escape him. I'm like very scared because I'm like, oh my god, this bitch is definitely tombstone. But I had to do this challenge where I had to fall from, while being chased, I had to fall from something. I don't fucking know. So I had balance landing. Yes, I had balance landing. And I think he knew that, and he gave up on me plenty of times while chasing me. Here's me waiting to vault because I didn't want to vault for no reason. I didn't want to vault into his arms. Fang pulls up and he's stalking her, and then he exposes us, but he doesn't tombstone her, so I'm like kind of confused. But I also don't want to risk it, you know? So he picks her up, and then I go back to the gen like the lovely teammate I am. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. Here's me and David working on the gen. I see that he pulls up. I thought he was going to chase me, but he kicks the gen. I want him to chase me because I need to do it during the chase. I was like, well, shit. And then I see that he starts chasing David instead, I believe. So I just left the area and went to go get Fang, and now it's endgame, and David is still being chased, and what I skip? Oh, okay. I skipped the fact that Leon starts getting chased, and it's like awfully quiet for a while, and we see that he gets worried. I was like, shit, this bitch did have tombstone. I was like, where's Fang? I was like paranoid because she's a baby. So I start opening the gate, and I have this bodyguard, and David gets caught and is hooked like a mile away. I tried to 99 it, but I ended up opening it completely. I was like, oh shit. Anyways, I believe Fang ends up leaving, which I kind of assumed would happen, so I decided to take the long way to David instead of like, you know, just like going straight forward. I believe Fang leaves, and I want to assume that Michael assumed that I was waiting to teabag him at the exit gate. And I think Mr. David over here got impatient because he started trying to off himself. And I was so mad. I was like, dude, I'm literally across the street. Like, you didn't have to do that. But okay, like, the threats are crazy. So, I know that he has a little bit of progress on this door. So I body block for him. I'm like, I'm willing to die for you, David. I came all the way out here for you. So he wants to heal, but I'm pretty sure he starts coming, so I'm like, fuck that, I'm gonna go. Yeah, it was pretty decent, not gonna lie.